After Glee's enormous success, Lea Michele appeared to be living the dream. But all of that changed recently, and the general public's opinion now appears to be turning against Michele. The reputation of the multi-talented singer and actress has been negatively impacted by allegations of bad behavior committed behind the scenes of the popular musical. Keep watching to find out more on why do people hate Lea Michele. Why has Lea Michele attracted such controversy? Fans of the hit Fox series Glee will probably remember that during season 4 of the show, Michele's character went to the Broadway auditions for the part of Fanny Bryce while she was a student at the fictional New York Academy of the Dramatic Arts, or NYADA. The character was selected for callbacks, got the job, and even quit the school to devote all of her time to the production, which later received favorable reviews. A number of songs from the Funny Girl movie adaptation were used in the series, making it a crucial component of Glee's identity. In reality, it was previously reported that Glee co-star Ryan Murphy bought the rights to a revival of the musical in 2015. He no longer owns those rights. When she appeared on Watch What Happens Live at the time, Michele discussed the prospect of playing the role in Murphy's adaptation. She said, "I hope so," when asked if she wanted to play Fanny in the lead role. She added that since she had already performed a few songs from Funny Girl on the show, she didn't necessarily want to start the musical so soon after the conclusion of Glee. Soon, Lea Michele became well known because of her musical abilities, but her behavior in the background contributed to her briefly becoming a pariah. The HBO documentary Spring Awakening, Those You Know, which was just released, has helped her make a comeback. The popular Broadway show gave Michele a career boost and introduced her to Jonathan Groff, who would later become a close friend and onstage love interest. But with the resurgence of interest in Michele also comes a rehash of her most well-known scandals. Even though it was the reason she became well-known, Michele's time on Glee also contributed to her downfall. The former Glee star Samantha Ware accused Michele of racist behavior while the two of them were co-workers on the show in 2020 while she was expecting her son Ever Reich. Inside those racism accusations, Samantha Ware claimed Michele made numerous traumatic microaggressions, including the threat to shade in my wig. As George Floyd's murder-related protests were taking place, Michele tweeted her support for the Black Lives Matter movement, which was what allegedly prompted Ware to make her accusations. Several former Glee cast members publicly or covertly supported Ware on social media after she claimed that Michele made her brief time on the show a living hell. The actors on the show have previously and repeatedly accused Michele of acting unprofessionally while filming. If you're liking the video so far, then feel free to leave a like and be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of our new videos going forward. Other Glee cast members who spoke up. In her 2016 autobiography, Sorry Not Sorry, the late Naya Rivera wrote about her friendship with Rachel Berry. The two were initially friendly, according to Rivera, who also claimed Michele exhibited diva behavior, but as the show went on, that friendship started to break down, especially as Santana moved from a background character to one with bigger plot lines and more screen time. I believe Lea, didn't enjoy taking center stage. She'd assumed I was complaining about her, Rivera continued, if I'd complained about anyone or anything. She soon began to ignore me, and by the end of season 6, she had completely stopped speaking to me. However, Rivera denied having a dispute with Michele in a 2019 appearance on Watch What Happens Live, telling host Andy Cohen, "I don't think there was any beef." Cast was too scared to report bullying. It wasn't just Rivera who discussed Michele's actions behind closed doors, by the way. On Danny Pellegrino's Everything Iconic podcast in 2021, Heather Morris, who played Rivera's on-screen love interest, briefly discussed what it was like working with Michele. Morris acknowledged, "We could have taken the initiative and spoken to the Fox executives and expressed how we felt about the situation, but nobody really did." She continued by saying that because of how the culture has evolved over time, people are now urged to speak up rather than remain silent. She remarked, "I think a lot of people were really scared. I genuinely know that I didn't feel it was my place, and I don't understand why. After all, I was a cast member just like everyone else, and we should all be able to relax on a set." Morris also expressed her dislike for Michele in 2020, claiming that she was unpleasant to work with. She received criticism for not being too specific at the time, but later told Pellegrino people were like, "This is so fucking cryptic. Like, why don't you just go and say it?" "Guys, she's pregnant and all these rumors are true," I said. "I don't know if maybe we were bullied, and that's a typical victim thing to do, to blame yourself. I don't know." Lost opportunities follow allegations. Michele lost some career opportunities as a result of the accusations of racism, which were reinforced by later accusations of bullying, including a sponsorship with HelloFresh. The timing of Michele's pregnancy during the majority of the backlash against her was also unfortunate. To her credit, Michele apologized shortly after the accusations started to surface. "While I don't recall ever saying this in particular, and I've never made assumptions about people based on their background or skin color, that's not really the point," Michele wrote in a post to her Instagram account. "What matters is that it's obvious that I behaved in a way that caused harm to others. Despite the fact that the accusations against Michele are well documented and appear to have the support of numerous former co-stars, it's critical to remember that Michele has made an effort to move past her previous actions. Although Michele's previous actions were wholly unacceptable, there's no reason to doubt that she's capable of making a positive change."